Hello everybody, this is Mickey D back with Stationeers, Season 2, Episode 43. Now, picking up right where we left off last episode, and some did comment that I may have mixed a couple of these up, so we're going to take a look real quick. O2 filter, H2 filter. Now, I know there was a couple of them, O2 diode, H2 diode. Okay, yeah, no, those were right. Unless it was the ones farther down. CO2, H2O, CO2, H2O. Is that right? In filter and in diode. Okay, yep. So we are good on all of those. Hey, Beelzebub. Huh. Hopefully my, hang on a second here. My chat was not, okay, it showed up there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, if I missed anybody else, sorry. I had to refresh the chat. It wasn't working for some odd reason. Okay, nope. So those are all hooked up right. And yeah, you can see they're going to flicker a little bit. We still have the waste one to hook up, so we're going to go do that real quick. And we should just need one of those. Obviously, we've got some wire. We're probably going to need a bit of wire. Probably grab some more because oh no, I think we can do it without too much difficulty, because we're going to have to run a line all the way from the waste area. And do we have any? We do not have a bar, but there is a couple cereal bars outside, or granola bars, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, none in there. I forgot to take a look at that. Well, I mean, I looked at it last night when you sent it to me, but I haven't had a chance to look at it since then. I got kind of a late start today. I've kind of had a headache all day long for some reason. And it should be the same one, so we can just export. Oh, actually, we have to edit it. Now, what does ratio... what does waste show up as? I don't think it's waste. Pollution? Without the S on it. No, the gas itself. What is it labeled as? Because it has to be like ratio volatiles, basically. It's not hydrogen, it's volatiles. It's not waste, it's not pollution. Stationeers. Waste gas. ID. Yeah, but it's not taking ratio pollution, it's in red. Unless it's pollutions. I wish it had like an autocomplete. Did I spell pollution wrong? Nope, Pollution. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it'll take X. It used to be labeled as chlorine. No. Well, we'll shoot. I see. Oh, is it pollutants? Oh, wait a minute. Pollutant. There we go. That's what it is. Okay. And then we're not setting up a second one on that, so that's fine. Confirm. Export. Grab that. Now, yeah, we'll cycle outside. Isn't there, what do we need to make some electrum while we're out there? Don't let me forget that. Ah, that's weird. The chat is not, none of your chat. They don't if you have enough pressure in the pipe. You have to have over 100 kPa in the pipe. If you don't, then it will pull off of what it is filtering until it hits like 100 kPa. Oh, there we go. Now the chat's working right. Good. Yeah, that's like the bare minimum you want. So if you have the coolant line is already, basically the waistline is already at like 101 kPa, then it will not. And supposedly, people have mentioned that it's actually best to keep it like, they say about 1 MPa in the line, I think is what they've said. You actually want to keep it like a bit higher because if the gas is cool in the waistline, then it's going to drop below the 100. So if you fill it up and the waistline's at 20 degrees Celsius and you to 100 kPa and then it cools to like -60, it's going to drop down to quite a bit lower. Okay, so what we want to do is off of this one, did you filled it before you hooked it into the AC? So like on your waistline or your unfiltered slash your where oh, this is a filter. Never mind. That's not an AC. Yes. So your waistline. Oh, then my chat just crashed again. Ooh, are we gonna be able to get that around there without? I wish you could kind of connect those in the. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, meet the cereal bar. And I think that's the last one. Actually, I think there's a couple more over there. And while I think about it, since I'm out here. Yeah, they shouldn't mix. Well, just make sure you don't have any pollutants in the line either. But you might have to pressurize it higher because what may have happened is the temperature, like I said, the temperature dropped and it's going to make up the difference to get it up to like, 102 or 100, like, 100 basically. So that's why I usually pressurize them to like 1 MPa. Supposedly you get better performance there too. I guess somebody did some testing a while back and said if you pressurize them to like 1 MPa is basically the kind of like ideal for heat transfer. Whether or not that's 100% true or not, I don't know. But all right, we don't need to run. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna pull up a little bit more here. Uh, I think what I used to do is I used to do a back pressure regulator on it, or like a volume pump, yeah, and hook to basically a logic or nowadays an IC. Um, and I would pump. Well, like I said, I would pump into. I would pump it up to like I used to pump them up to like 1 MPa or like 250 kPa at least when I was starting off. And then as I built up more waste gases, I could pressurize the line higher. Um, we want to run the power on that. So the issue here is we want to pull the data off, but I need to not cross any of this stuff. And it's got to go inside. The other thought is that we set this up. Oh no, this has to, these. No, you can use it as the cooling and the heating. You just have to have enough that it stays above 100 kPa with the swing in temperature between the heating and the cooling. So yeah, that these two have to stay on that circuit. But I kind of want to put all of these on with the filtration circuit. So, and kind of what I want to do, and this I kind of want to leave on with the furnace. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this open, which we could come right down this wall because we're just depressurizing the base anyway, so it can suck everything back out again. It just gives us more CO2. Actually, I probably didn't need to go that far. So what I want to do is tie into like this or this. Yeah, that's what we're going to want to do. If we do it that way, then we can actually have the waste on the same circuit as over here. And I kind of do want all the ACs, filtrations, whatnot on together. Or I do kind of want them all on the same circuit. I'm just not sure if I want to pull it off right there, or maybe try to pull it off right there. So this one, I think that's where the line initially comes up from down below. Okay, that should pretty much give us everything that we need. And why does my chat keep dropping out? That is highly annoying. Let me try refreshing it again. They're obviously having some type of issues. If I'm missing any messages, I apologize because they're not coming through on the chat, only on the screen. Yep. It's only coming through on the stream overlay half the time for whatever reason. See, it's completely down. It's not connecting. They must be having issues. Oh, it's funny. I'm getting that there's a viewer, but not that any of the chat's actually connected. Which kind of happened just before. And it just randomly started working later on. And of course, now we got an autosave going on. Which I did today. I moved Stationeers over to my solid state drive, which is where my primary OS is. So I want to see if it actually helps with the world saving at all. I don't think it will, but you know, see if we don't get as big of a lag pause. All right. So what I want to do is like this. Yeah, this and this have to be on this circuit. And this I do want on that circuit as well. What is... Oh, he's got the display running up there. That's fine. That can be separated out. Let me try completely closing that out and reopening it and see if it fixes it. No, no, it just they must be having issues on their side. Well, it'll come up eventually. So I didn't realize the Subnautica Frozen Wastelands, or whatever the hell it's called. I know that's not the right name. It's whatever the new version of it, the new sequel, I guess, is what you want to call it. Actually came out yesterday. And yeah, I saw somebody doing a video of it earlier. Yeah, Subnautica Below Zero. That's what it was. Oh, technically it was... Oh, I guess it was released today. It says January 30th. Oh. But, oh, and, so... Yeah, Below Zero. Yep. And, yeah, and another game that I had on my Steam list, Genesis Alpha 1, which shows as a January 2020 for Steam, is actually out on Epic Games. So they must have done a 1-year exclusive, like Satisfactory's doing. Because I was like, I could have swore that was going to show earlier, and then I figured that the game just got delayed, and then... yeah, I saw a posting on it somewhere, and I was like, what? I was like, no, how did they have that? It wasn't going to be until 2020. And then, you know, I was reading through it, and they said, oh yeah, it's out on Epic Games. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, I see what's going on here. Yeah, yeah, they are. And I don't know. I want to pick up the game, and because I was thinking about doing a stream on it. I really want to play Occupy Mars, but that's it doesn't have a release date yet. It's supposed to be sometime first quarter, I believe, of this year, but you know, that could be all the way until, you know, that could be another couple. It should be out within a couple of months, I would assume, unless it gets delayed or something. Okay, so no, that's not what we want. Really, I kind of wish my chat would stop crashing out. That would be kind of awesome. But yeah, Genesis Alpha 1 looks pretty interesting because it's more of a, I don't know, it's kind of like RPG tech tree exploration base building, all kind of like rolled into one. But your base is your spaceship, basically. And your crew are clones. So it's kind of it's got some interesting kind of like ideas and take on things. Okay, yeah, this will work. We're gonna do it this way. Ow, that hurt. I was trying to hold my sneeze in long enough to not sneeze on over the mic and turn off my mic at the same time, and oh, thank you. Let's do that. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is right here. Do that. Anyways, go to the one I don't want. But yeah, I don't know how much there is on Genesis 1, but I was said I was thinking about doing at least a playthrough on that. As far as I know, I don't know if it's early access or if it's complete. It does have a very like, if corporations, and I don't know, I don't know, it's kind of a big thing lately, which I find kind of annoying, but it's like, if corporations like tried to colonize with clones in the 80s, this is what it would look like. You know, kind of like how Stationeers does that too, with everything, like you have on floppy disks and what looks like to be like IBM, you know, 486s. And I'm like, I don't get what the... Oh, let me see. So I'm gonna let this straight. This one, you know, I'm assuming. Oh no, that's just a gas reader. Okay, that's fine. Let's say actually that can actually stay on this circuit. That doesn't matter. But you know, if we're gonna have the tanks and everything over on the other side, then why not? Oh, you know what? I actually just had a really good idea too. We can just bust through over here. It doesn't have to be on the other side. I just need to tie into the same circuit. Oh, great. Yeah, that's fine. As long as that circuit... Oh, yeah. I was looking at that. That does actually look pretty good. So, let me see. ACs... Yeah, we should be fine. I think we do need to... We need to break that line. That doesn't need to come up here. And I have no idea where that other wire went. I guess it popped inside the wall. Yeah, and then that way this will be on that circuit with the, yeah, all that. And then all these, basically everything, pretty much everything except for this side right here is on that one circuit. Obviously the furnaces are on their own heavy line, but they don't, sorters and stackers don't draw that much power. We pretty much set at like around 500 watts. So the TV, so to the TV you go. Okay. And yeah, so we should be, all right, so there's good. That's our furnace stuff and sorting and all that isolated. And then we'll have all this. Yeah, I won't run through there. I don't know why I didn't think about that, because, I mean, technically I probably could cross over and run down and run across and tie in that way. But yeah, actually, after thinking about it, really? Really? I swear my suit is made out of paper mache. But yeah, what we can do is we actually already have, oh, yeah, that would work. We didn't actually have to open it up. I could have just pulled off of the digital line. All right, anyway. But I mean, we still had to rewire all this, so that's, you know, that it, it's yep. And yeah, I just wish my chat would stop working. So it's really easy for me to miss it when it's just in the overlay. Because obviously the overlay times out after a certain point. Whereas my chat, it stays in there. All right, so hopefully now if we pop around, which will be easier to pop around the other way. So if we pop down through here, yep, 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 yep. We come down through here. So really all we need to do is connect that line to here. And that will, which is a lot less than running a line all the way down and through that wall. You know, I should just pull that out of there for now. And that means we actually don't need that other IC, because we do have a spot open on the other one. We will have to add another one later on when we do the nitrous oxide. There we go. And then that should, yep. And then that's still, yep, connected. So yeah, we're all good. We can close it back up now. And that should be those. And let's actually go ahead before we close it up and make sure that this is all set. Oh, let's run back out, because I do not think we labeled the filters. Oh, it's showing it doesn't have power. Oh. All right. Why does it not have power? And we got an autosave, which obviously moving it over to the solid state didn't make a difference. I didn't really think it would be because my other drive it was on was it's a hybrid. So it actually gets really good performances. Not quite as good as the solid state, but no, that's gotta have, unless it comes in on a data only spot. Nope, because I wrapped around. Okay. Oh, you know what? That, oh no. Oh, are those not actually? Oh, okay. Yeah, duh, I gotta connect these. That's why. I was just assuming that these were on the same, but no, they're not. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it was coming over from that side. And I broke that line right in there. Which we'll leave in there for now, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll pull that wall apart. There we go. Now it should have power. Yes, very nice. Just like that. Okay. I feel like I'm bunny hopping. Okay. Now. Really? I love when you just make me jump like that. Oh, it is going the other way now. No, it should be in the very beginning. Huh, there's, oh, the two outside are filtration. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. So, X filter. An X diode. In filter, X filter, in diode, X diode. Okay. Very nice. I still am debating on whether or not to flip those around. Oh, yeah, since we're here, let's go ahead and put the... We can go ahead and put that back since we ended up not needing it. We can go ahead and put that back since we ended up not needing it. And we'll go ahead and leave some wire over here. That fills up a bit of our inventory. There we go. Oop. Yeah, let's not burn that wire. Okay, yeah, that is a solid one right there. All right. Oh, and yeah, obviously we want to seal that. Yep, and now it's being controlled by the... Very nice, very nice. That will save us some... Save us some power in the long run. And of course now it's going to depressurize the base again. That's right. It just means we bring in some more CO2 and whatnot. And where's the flooring? I don't know why the flooring starts off in like the sideways position. I mean, when in a sideways, a vertical position. I mean, it's for flooring. Wouldn't you think it would start off at a freaking lights? Wouldn't you think it would start off in the horizontal position? I mean, I don't know. That just kind of, would make sense to me, but for whatever reason, it does not. Oh, that's weird. Where are we missing a flooring? I didn't think where, maybe it was under this tank. I was gonna say, because I didn't think, oh, actually we are missing just a flooring in general, because we should have one underneath there. Or I guess a grate is what I want to say. Though really, we could pull off this back section. Since really the rest of that doesn't really have it, but it just looks odd if there's like one that does not have grate on it. Okay, so before we want to go back in, we do want to make electrum, because I do remember that we were quite low or out. To electrum, activate furnace. We should see, okay, why aren't you turning on? I did activate, right? Yeah. Did it pressurize? Maybe it did. Number 2 is electrum, yes. So it should be trying to, there we go, okay. Yeah, now it should be running as needed. So, gold, yes. Are you going to be a stack of 500? Be a stack, no, of course not. Why would you be a stack of 500? Yeah, I forgot. Actually, I have to go back through here and clear these out. Okay, stack of 500. Yes. $485, really? And I should check and I have to check and make sure none of the stackers are locked up again, by the way. Because, reloaded the world. Yeah, I'm going to have to, at some point, drop all of this, or empty out the vending machine. Oh, it's still running the gold. Da, 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 da. Come on. Come on. I know. It's a lot of ingots. Thank you. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I guess it's maintaining because it's not... I don't know. It just seems like it's not really... This used to flicker on, flicker off, flicker on. But maybe it's just more consistent now. There was another update today, but of course there's no nodes. So, you know, who knows what they did. Oh, all I just want to do is make some electrum. But this is pretty good because this will give us 2 stacks, and we can throw one in the electronics machine, and I think one in... I think we needed some in the tool manufactory. Ah, yes, look at that. And just like that, you get 1,000 electrum. Okay, so now we can just turn this back to mode 6, flush, activate, and there we go. Yep, yeah, it is working. Yep, there's our nitrogen flush, which would be nice. It'll dump some heat into the system too, so that's good. If we open up the valve, it's shut off right now. What is our pollution take at too? Anyway, 7. Which is one of the things we need to actually work on soon, is the radiator system. It's amazing. It's not locked up. Must look like it's nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, maybe they did do a little bit of work on it. Anything else we want to bring in with... Oh, we can bring those, we'll bring those granola bars with us. Hey, Tommy. Oh, look, my chat's actually working again. Well, hopefully it'll keep working. Alright, we don't need all those. We don't need the doors. I don't think we need any sensors. Probably wouldn't hurt to... I'm trying to think of what we already have in there versus what... you know, we should bring like some of the pipe analyzers in, because we shouldn't really have too much. We need that can actually come inside. There, and that, let's not forget that. You haven't missed too much. We got the waste filtration tied into the diodes that we were setting, or the IC circuit with the diodes that we were setting up last night. I just kind of ended up rewiring all that out there, so that the waste tank and the pollution filter and all of that is on with the tank room for the circuit. Does the tank filter need to have waste if you're only pulling one gas from it? Um, I'm not really sure if you would actually have to hook the waste up. Um, Technically, probably not, because your waste is basically your it's what it's passing through. So it's your unfiltered. But if you're pulling off of a line with multiple, then you probably don't actually really have to hook it up. I'm not 100% sure on that, because the machines don't actually, if they're not hooked in series, then they don't actually pull through. They basically only pull what is in the filter, or what filter you have. So if they're hooked in series, oh, I think I actually just said that wrong too. If they're hooked in series, then yeah, it'll be, if this one, the filtration and then the waste was hooked into the intake for this one, and then the waste was hooked into the intake for the next one, then yes, it's going to pass the gases through that it's not filtering. Um, if it's not, oh, and do I actually have that? No, okay. Um, if you have it hooked up in parallel like this, then really they only pull the filters that they use. So if this has hydrogen filters in it, then really it's only going to pull hydrogen in through the input, because the oxygen one's going to pull the oxygen. It doesn't really technically pass anything through unless they've changed it. So, you know, technically, guess you wouldn't have to. I don't know if the machine will let it run if it's not. I've never tried it, you know. I've just got them, looped. Oh, we can go put these ingots away. Come on, stop. What is it with me and walking into sides of doors? Yeah, see, we were out of electrum in there. And I think to make the hard suit, no, we need a lead and Invar. Hard suit backpack. Steel. Huh. I thought there was something in here that we were looking at making. And what is the... What is the basket? Is... What? I mean, obviously it goes in the wall. It's got a spot for power and data. What is that? Stretcher, basket, hoop. Is that literally for like a basketball hoop? Oh my god, yeah. Devs, I'm pretty sure you got better things to work on. We have electrum in there. We have no electrum in the auto lathe, but do we need electrum in there? I don't really think so. And, oh, we have no electrum in the fabricator either. That one we should definitely put electrum in. And of course, now I've got to pull this down. Can I stack those? No, of course not. All right, we'll just leave them right there for now. Obviously, those are going to be recycled. Okay, so all of those which we do not have an N2 tank set up, you know, which we could actually set up real quick. Because we have everything pretty much right. Well, we have, like, literally everything right here. I'm not going to make it a big tank. I'm going to make it a small tank. Because for one, we don't really have... Why does that large tank seem... Oh, I guess it's not. Okay. I was going to say, it seems smaller than the other ones for some reason. And what are you doing? Why are you not popping into the ground? Yeah, and we're literally just going to pop it down there. And I'm not going to worry about chilling it. And we're going to need some pipes, but not very many. Because obviously, you know, we're not really using it for anything right now, but I don't want to just not collect it. Air filtration. And input, output, recirculate, yes. You know, we might actually just set it like that. Oh, actually, could set it like that. I was just trying to think if, you know, man, we gotta get flooring put down in here too. But that's going to be a pain on hooking it to the pipe side, obviously. Alright, I guess we're just going to do that. It'll be kind of just set up similar to how the other ones are. And I probably don't actually want to do that. I think I'm just going to do that, that, that. And then I think about it, I don't actually want to break it back there either. That. We're going to want to break it there. There. Actually, no. Let's turn it. Do that. That. That'll work. Okay, and then that can recirculate through. But yes, even if we don't need to, that's just, you know. Okay. And we'll just take this. Set it right there. that. And I don't think we have any filters pre-made for it. I'm pretty sure these are all just CO2. Yeah. Well, yeah. One oxygen, one nitrogen, and then everything else is CO2. And what oh, floor graying. Very nice. I actually want to keep not on the ground the plumbing stuff in like these back here. And I'd like to get rid of the crates. Though we could, I was thinking about taking that crate and just setting it like over there against that wall maybe. All right, so we are actually going to need that. And that, because now we have 7 that we're doing. No, actually I don't want to put it on that side. Right, because full, 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 full. Okay. There. Oh. Ah, yeah. Wait. 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 We never reprogrammed that. Oh, import. Still the other one. Nitrogen. Yes, there we go. And pollutant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why can't I spell pollutant now? I did it earlier. Come on. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, so did I finish that? Yes. Confirm. Yeah, I realized when I went to go do the other one that we had actually not labeled that to look for that gas. So we should be good. Uh-oh. I see batteries down there blinking red. 75%. Hmm. Okay. So this one we want to be the nitrous oxide. Which I'm going to assume is just nitrous oxide. No, wait a minute. Nitrous? 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 Nitro oxide? Isn't it just nitro oxide? Depends on what they called it. Yeah, NITROUS. There, yeah, capitalization matters. Okay, confirm. Export. Grab that. Okay. And we should. This will be our last one. And then we're going to move on to other things. Which I'm not sure we want to move on to. Four-way. And let's swap it to the. So this is our analyzer. And nitrate. We didn't name that, did we? Confirm. Okay. And we'll keep up night. They should be in. Okay. That's weird. Usually they're kind of like in alphabetical order. Oh, I may have. Did I do, no, no. Alright. Oh. I bet one's with an O and one's with a zero. Well, no, that's just. Okay. I guess it's just not. the same order for whatever reason. Diode slide. So analyzer into a filter into, oh, we didn't put any filters in it. Great. But that contaminated it. Hey, master. Oh, good. It just didn't filter out anything. Awesome. All right, we gotta go make filters. Yes. Are the other ones we're running? We must be running the heavy filters on the other one because they're lasting an extremely long amount of time. Oh, it doesn't say. This is filter. Well, this is the first stream of today, so in that regards, no. In the regards of being a productive stream, yes.
Hunger critical.
Nitrous oxide. Actually, you know what? We should be able to make the heavy filters. Yes. Why not? Except they take longer to make. That's the one drawback. Yeah, I was not able to start playing and or streaming as early as I normally do today. So so make it do 2. That's fine. I mean, if we have unused pens, then that's not a bad thing. 1. All right. And as it makes the other one, we'll just run and put this one in as it. Oh, okay. Oh, is that the one you sent me? Yeah, I subscribed to it. Now, if I only have one filter, does it... something funky there. Unless it doesn't like it if it doesn't have both filters. I did set up the diode, right? Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. I'll get this one finished building. Unless... Yeah, you're saying... Oh, ha ha ha. Yeah, let's turn it on. Oh, that's weird. That should be running. Oh, unless it already pulled it all. But, okay, yes. So, yeah, that one probably is not going to run very often. And like I said, I'm not even going to worry about, 4.8 kb. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about cooling it or doing anything with it for right now. We'll just keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't collect, a ton. We'll probably pull off and put a sensor on it for the pressure, just so we can keep an eye. But that's all the filters are now automated. And what's the base atmosphere back down to? 5.56 P, 555 PA, 554. Yeah, so it's dropping. All right. So now, Yeah, let's take a look at the one for the AC, because we might go ahead and redo all those. That will, the degree difference. Yeah, we'll have to, well, really, X, just close this stuff out so I can see my screen. Library, automatic light control, AC tank monitor, overwrite. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 ACs. So oh, that's the degrees. And then this is what you're aiming for. Well, what good is if it doesn't update? Clear. Well, do I need to unsubscribe and resubscribe to it to get it to update? I think I subscribed. Oh, when did I subscribe to it? Oh, really? Stop it. Ooh, methane release northern subscribed items. Eh. Eh. Let's see if that'll probably not do anything. It's probably not going to help, but I don't know if there's a way to. 1, 2, 3. No. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I notice it's not pulling them off. If I do that, it doesn't remove them. Oh, there it is. So I wonder if I can do a unsubscribe here. But see, it doesn't actually. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't actually delete the script. I've tried that. I probably just have to restart my client and it'll probably grab the updated. Though it's funny because if you subscribe to one, they immediately show up in the list. But it's alright. We can do that later on. How does it not, was it not complete when you posted it? Or did you have to make a change to it and then it ended up making it longer? Couldn't you have done it as a subroutine? Like the 6. Wouldn't that made it a lot shorter? Hmm. Oh, now I gotta autosave. Yeah, you might have been. I would look at the hydroponics one because you might have been able to make it as a subroutine. Yeah, check out the automated hydroponics. I can pull it up here in a second. That's got a subroutine in it, and it basically it just has it refer to the subroutine if there's a device hooked up. Uh, like maybe is this one? I haven't even actually ever looked at this one. Device 1 occupies full, waste empty, waste check full, O2 full. No, this is not. This is just, yeah, which I would think that Envir, Electrum, Constantine, up to 6 farm. I see. Yeah, this is the one that's a subroutine. So, inspired by office. So it checks if there's something there. And if it's not, then it jumps down to the next one. And then they all refer to this. So this gives you the subroutine that it's actually running each device off of. So I would think you would be able to do a subroutine for the temp check and everything. And then just have your, your devices set up here and your power on, power off, whatnot, or, yeah, and then it goes over to the subroutine. So, yeah, it checks if it's occupied, the growth level is a plant, is harvestable, and then jumps to the subroutine, and then plant and harvest. And I think the subroutine, yeah, if it's occupied, go to. Hey, David. Jump execution to line A and store next line in A. Relevant jump to a line, load device variable. Yeah, so it's telling it to jump to probably line 67. So yeah, or jump to line, this is telling it to jump to line 66, which is basically commented out. And then so it really starts there. And then this is telling it to return back to, after it runs this, it jumps back and it goes to the next line. Yeah, so that's that might be a way to do it. Probably make it a lot shorter. There's probably a lot of things that could be set up like that. I mean, there's so much that I think a lot of people don't realize that you can do with it. Because the same thing, I mean, he's got, basically the same script running to do all the devices. And you could probably put a lot of these under the same, you're basically checking if it's occupied, checking if the pressure air, the pressure waste, you're setting it, the fuel. Yeah, the jetpack. And then he's doing the same thing for all the devices. So really, you could just go through, do it once, and just device 1, device 2, device 3, jump to, check it, and then jump back. I would think. I mean, I don't see why not. But, oh, I'm starving. Yeah, no rush. I mean, we got other things we can work on anyway. So it's not like it's a huge priority. I mean, the benefit it will be for us is it'll save us on power once we're, actually hitting our targets, like our filters are, cycling, which, yeah, our water's pretty much off. We're pretty close on most of these by now. Except for our O2. Our O2 is still off. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then obviously this one's going to pretty much stay off most of the time. And I should actually, we should make a script to check if this is occupied. Oh, actually, you know what? Can we read, we can't read pressure off of the tank storage, can we? I think that's why we had to do the, yeah, the analyzer. Yeah. Can we read if the tank fill is occupied? Or does do these not work with the logic at all? So right now, because if we can read if it's occupied, then we can shut this off if this is not unoccupied. That way we're not wasting power just running that. But really, one volume pump is not going to make a difference. So look at the hydrogen. Okay, yeah, so maybe we'll throw, we can throw it if it's occupied, it'll turn that on, and if it's not occupied, it'll turn it off. That way it won't just stay on all the time. All right. What do we actually got in their seats? All right, let's get these upstairs. Let's get our food hooked up upstairs. I'm going to rip. We get a couple little, actually, let me check and see what we're doing for time, first of all. Yeah, we'll do that real quick, and then I'll call it the end of this episode, and we'll pick up on the next one. Yeah, I can do like one more tonight. Okay, hopefully this won't be too much of a pain. I'm still trying to figure out why there's, we're just going to pull this out. There's no point in having a double ceiling in here. I think I actually meant to do that before, and I didn't pull them out when I framed it up. Yeah, that's a leftover from this side of the building is taller. So to make the upstairs the same level, I had to add another line of blocks, and I forgot to pull out that row. So that's good. Oh, now maybe I will turn those around. We actually have enough space up there now that we could have, the signs. Wow, it's actually not at it's at a decent level, because if it was up, you'd be kind of looking at it like that. So maybe we'll leave that. I still maybe want to turn the diodes around, because they're kind of, dropping to the right instead of, dropping to the left, which would be normal. But I mean, either way works. Obviously, the more red it is, or the less green it is, the closer it needs to be replaced. Like, we're going to have to do that nitrogen and that oxygen pretty soon. All right. And actually, we might as well, well, we need one, because we're going to have to put that one back. And we're going to need that. And I think the floor grate actually left up there. All right. Now the question is, how fun is this going to be to drag? Ugh. I guess it's heavy enough that it pulls you down. That's kind of funny. Uh, you know, yeah, we're just gonna pull out a couple more grades. That's not gonna be fun to try to get that up in there. Oh, I could actually do that too. What? Oh, you're gonna be a pain in my butt. I just oh, that's right. That is a low area. Why are you gonna swap through 5 million tools? That's one thing I like about space engineers. You know, if you want to tear something apart, use a grinder. You want to build something, use a welder. A bit unrealistic, but you know, it keeps it simple. I'll really get up, get. Jeez, thank you. Because obviously we've learned the lesson that you never try to bring a crate up an elevator. Beautiful. Somewhere we have a crate base around, or a container base. Oh yeah, we can do that too. We can leave that one open for now.
Suit
Oh,
damage.
I was just.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Oh, all the suits are outside too. Oh, that means we lost a battery too. We'll make this easier since we know we're going to have to cycle back inside because we're going to spawn outside.
Cognition low.
And I'm going to die, so I'll just stand over here in the corner anyway, so my body's out of the way. I love it. Is everything kind of... It reminds me of this, like, Hellion, you know? Everything just starts getting, like, more and more washed out and gray. Oh, no. I'm going to pass out. Really? Has the base not... Well, by the time we respawn, maybe the airlock will actually be open.
Cognition critical.
You think so? Oh, here we go. Give up.
Health critical. Power critical.
All right.
Temperature critical. Air tank critical. Jetpack low.
Now the question is what color of our tool? Ooh, we got the black and yellow. Oh, very nice. Which we don't really care about because we have tools, so we'll recycle those. I was gonna say, hopefully it doesn't screw up like it did. Oh, I meant to pull the wiring out and I forgot. We don't want those. And we don't want that. Oh, and of course we get a save. You can actually fit a crate in an elevator. The chances are it's gonna bug out though. We actually now we fit the crate in the elevator. We made it up to the second. It actually went up the elevator fine, but when we were trying to pull it out of the elevator, that's when it bugged out and it just started flopping around in the elevator and killed us. Yep, yep. We don't ever die. Well, at least the elevator should be open now. Or yeah, the airlock. No, it's not. Oh, what did it do? It locked up. What? Oh, it must be almost done. Wow, that took forever. Yeah, 1.0, 1.28, 1.34, 1. That's really weird. Yeah, so I would recommend never try to bring a container up an elevator. Because, yeah, it completely spazzed out when we tried to pick it back up. Why is that pressurizing so slow? Usually it pressurizes way faster than that. I mean, come on, I had time to, like, throw out my stuff, and that sucks, because that means we lost another nuclear battery. Not that it really sucks. I mean, we can make them not, you know, we have plenty of resources to make them. Really? Come on. Why are you pressurizing so slow? That's insane. It never runs that slow. Is it just because I'm not standing inside the airlock, it decides to like run way slower than normal? Yes, the vending machine is outside. I'm actually wondering if, well, no, it should still be trying to cycle to the outside. Because I could see it running slow because the base is almost completely depressurized. And if it's trying to pull atmosphere from inside the base into the airlock, then yes, that's going to be slow. But as I think Zop pointed out, I should put a console on each side and slave it to the main one, because then that would give us a way to like cancel the depressurization. Though I don't know if you can still do it through the. Yeah, it's currently locked. Oh, come on. At least it's only going to 2 kPa. But I would swear that looks like it's pulling air. That's blowing air from inside the base, so. But I definitely set it to. Okay. Did those get reversed again? We had that issue before. Oh, no. No, it was. Yeah, that was blowing out. Why was it pressurized? I swear that's been reversed again. Yeah, why is that? It should be running those. It's sucking everything into the base. We're going to cancel it anyway because. Uh, yeah, they're running backwards again. What is up with that? It is such a weird bug. Yeah, see? You're gonna let me change it? Yeah. See, I did set it right the first time. It's losing which one's which. I knew I had that set right before. Well, that's an annoying bug. I mean, thankfully we don't have the base pressurized, so it's not really going to cause issues right now, but...
Jetpack critical.
There. We'll recycle that. Oh, I guess we can actually... Yeah, there. Tool bag. Very nice. Oh, I guess we didn't actually need to keep the clothes. Except they did have the granola bar in them. Okay. Anyway, we got to bring this second one upstairs. And that's not actually even the one I want. Now that I think about it. We got to bring the... We need to bring the one with the flowers in it. And is the brace fully depressurized now? 233. Well, it didn't help, too, that it just sucked stuff in from outside. Yay, free nitrogen. Look at that. Our nitrogen filter kicked in. How very nice. And one day... when our base finally depressurizes, they will actually stop running. All right. All right, we're going to call it good for this episode. What time is it? 10:42. Yeah, I can do another episode. I was actually thinking about loading up something different, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no, we'll do another episode of Stationeers. I do enjoy it, so yeah, but when we come back, I want to get the food processing hooked up in here, because obviously we can't always rely on dying and timely deaths and getting granola bars. So we need to get a power. I don't think we have any power ran up there right now, so I'm going to run a power line. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do for the hydroponics. Yeah, we'll probably branch off of that because we don't really have much in the way of, we're not really going to have much in the way up there for power demand. So I'll probably just put the whole third floor on one circuit since we're really not going to have anything for power up there. So, for power draw, I don't see us ever maxing out a single line. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I just realized the lights aren't on. Oh, yeah, we can close that. Oh, we still got the one crate. Oh, did I put the circuit back, didn't I? I want to go ahead and set the yeah, I'm gonna set real quick. Since the base is depressurized, I'm gonna set it to like 0.5. Oh, it won't let me do decimal points, will it? I thought you could do. If I say 05, does it get confused? Is it going to crash the game? No, it just counts it as 5. Okay. Well, the lowest we can set it for is 1 then, I guess. I thought you could set a decimal in that. All right. But yeah, we've got that other crate to bring in and to go upstairs to go into the hydroponics. So I'll let this cycle. And it should be thank you for actually working the correct way again. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and save in a different slot. But I'll go ahead and probably let this cycle and drag that that other crate in so we don't have to sit through cycling the airlock. We can take that last crate upstairs and then button button it up, because we shouldn't have anything else big that needs to go up there. Well, there, yeah, that's it. Everything else can, actually fold down and become a kit, unlike containers. So we will we'll do that, and then that was really weird. Huh. Yeah, but oh, I just finished saving. Yeah, and I will go ahead and exit. That did save, right? Yes. Because sometimes it doesn't really. But yeah, I will go ahead and exit and see if it updates that AC code as well. But all right. Yep, we'll call it good on this episode. I'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes with episode 44. And we'll carry that crate up, get that buttoned up, so that, and run that power line over for the kitchen table and microwave. And that'll probably be all we do up there for right now. And then I think we're going to work on the radiator system. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. We got to get we got to get the heat regulated in it a little bit better. Like I said, I want to try doing digital valves. We can shut off different sections. Maybe we'll try something like that. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode.